Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News, 6:18 on this Thursday morning. Time for some weather trivia. The National Weather Service came under the control of what federal department in 1940? Was it the Department of Defense, the Department of Commerce, NASA, or the Department of the Interior? We'll take a look at the answer here in just a moment. But first, look at our camera at 7th and Rangeline. You can see we are cloudy out there, and we are cloudy across the region as we await the development of some showers and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder later this morning here in the next, say, hour, 2 hours. We'll start to see those showers building in about 8 o'clock or so. In the Joplin area, you can see we've got a slightly better chance than we would say in Pittsburgh or Miami. We see a bit of a spike by about noon, 1 o'clock, and then everybody sees those shower chances drop off significantly as we head into the afternoon and evening. So by about 8 o'clock, you can see where we'll have those showers and thunderstorms. And again, this is just a stray rumble of thunder. We're looking otherwise at just scattered rain showers across the region. And again, by about 2 o'clock or so, they are done and they are out of here. Still dealing with some fog in portions of southeast Kansas and a little bit of northeast Oklahoma. So again, if you're traveling this morning, use your fog lights, not your brights, and slow down. Give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going today. MoDOT camera, 20th and Rangeline. We're looking pretty good so far. Same at 7th and Rangeline, aside from the cloud cover out there. We're at 47, feels like 44 in Joplin with the southeast breeze at 6 miles an hour. Across the region, we've got chilly temperatures for sure. 43 Nevada, Fort Scott, 46 Pittsburgh, 50 Chetopa, Miami, and 46 is Anderson, Neosho, and Carthage as we get our Thursday underway. As we go through the main morning hours here, we'll see those showers. Again, maybe a rumble of thunder or two. They'll become a lot more scattered as we head into the late morning, up to about 50 by 11. We're looking at highs only pushing into the lower 50s today. And once those showers clear out, we're just going to be socked in with clouds. It'll remain cloudy through our afternoon and into our evening and overnight hours as well, dropping back down to 42 by 10, and we will eventually drop to a pretty darn cold 33 for our overnight low. Excuse me. All right, these showers are not the only chances of rain we have. Now, as we go through our Friday, we will be mostly cloudy. We will be cool. Then we head into Saturday, and we're looking at some morning showers and maybe some afternoon, evening thunderstorms across the area. Not anticipating any severe weather with this system, but there could be some storms out there with a little bit of lightning and thunder like what we saw a couple of nights ago. And then that could linger into early Sunday morning before that clears out. And then we're going to be okay, at least for a few days as we head into next week. Now, let's find out the answer to this question. These guys, National Weather Service, they came under the control of what federal department in 1940? Well, if you happen to guess B, the Department of Commerce, you would be correct. In fact, the Weather Bureau started under the Department of Agriculture back in 1890. So that's how long we've been keeping track of all this stuff, or that there's been an official agency doing so. Then in 1970, the Weather Bureau became what we now know as the National Weather Service. As a matter of fact, there's the Storm Prediction Center. You'll hear us talk about that down in Norman. It actually started as the National Severe Storms Laboratory and was based in Kansas City, believe it or not, before it moved to Norman and ultimately became the Storm Prediction Center. They handle all the severe weather tracking. When we see threats for severe weather, those highlight maps we show you with the probabilities or the risk levels, that all comes from down there. And they do a pretty good job. They also handle winter weather as well. All right, thankfully, at least immediately, no winter weather. It's going to feel like it, though, as we head into some of next week. 51 tomorrow, showers and storms Saturday, morning showers Sunday, 52. We're at 46 on Monday, so considerably cooler, not very spring-like at all, and down to 25 for that low. Then we'll start to warm up Tuesday, Wednesday, and even up to Thursday of next week. We get the highs pushing into the mid-60s. Then we get windy, and we see more evening thunderstorms as we head into our Thursday. And we get cold again, down to 32, 42 for St. Patrick's Day. Wintry mix possible, down to 22 and only 38 by next Saturday. So not very spring-like at all. We'll be back with more of the KOAM Morning News right after this.